What's up YouTube, it's your girl Jade. Welcome back to my channel once again. So as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be doing a mukbang. Your girl had to go get some seafood. So I went to this spot called Seafood Menu. I don't know if you guys know, but it's located in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, little baby had opened his seafood restaurant. So that's the food I'm gonna be eating right now. Before I do that, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't so. Alright, now let's get right to this video. Okay, so I would like to talk about some of this stuff. It's just kind of been a hot topic. Well, maybe not for me, but for a lot of people. So first, I'll share a background story of how I lost my hearing. So I lost my hearing when I was 3. Yes, I was a baby. Y'all probably wondering how did I lose my hearing. I lost my hearing from vaccination. Yes. You guys are not gonna believe it, but that's what happened to me. I'm the only one in the family that has a hearing loss. And my mom, she didn't know how she felt about it. Like, she was just in shock. I wouldn't say upset, but she was just like, what can I do to support her, you know? But she figured it out eventually. Shout out to my mama. But anyways, after I lost my hearing, like, completely changed forever. And I didn't know how to feel it at the time because I was young. I didn't know, I didn't understand. And I wouldn't say in a bad way, but it was just like, now I gotta have the support from, you know, different people. And with my hearing situation, you know, with me not being able to hear and understand everything, that makes like everything harder. So my challenges, even to this day, it's very hard. Like, nothing changes, okay? And a lot of people in my videos will be like, oh, you can hear, you speak perfectly fine, or you pretended to be deaf or whatsoever. The videos that I make and posted on my social media, my hearing loss is a fact. Some of the scenarios do apply to my life, but the majority of the videos are just like skits. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this is really spicy. I didn't ask for it to be spicy. I can't do well with spicy. I used to like eat hot Cheetos, hot fries, just all that spicy stuff. Look, I can't handle all of that no more, and woo, it's hot, okay, but it's really good. But anyways, back to the point. One thing I won't lie is about my hearing loss. Right ear, I'm deaf. I can't hear at all. In my left ear, I have like 40% left, so that's not much left for me to hear. But I do identify myself as hard of hearing. A lot of people are confused between deaf and hard of hearing. They're like two different things, but they are still a part of the deaf community. I am still a part of the deaf community. Just because I can't hear don't mean I'm not. And because I support deaf community. So with me being hard of hearing, it's like I have a hearing loss. I still can hear it a little bit, and I also read lips, facial expressions, body language. I'm able to hear sounds more than words. Let me give y'all an example. So basically, somebody comes to the door, they start knocking. I can hear that because there's sounds, and I also can feel. But with the words, if I'm like watching TV or if I'm like talking on the phone, whatever, it's harder for me to understand because I read lips. I have to see your face. I have to know, you know, what you're saying. Because with the words, all I'm hearing is mumble. Or sometimes everybody speaks differently. Like with my mom, I can understand what she's saying because she's been my mom all my life. So I know her voice, I know her tone. But if somebody come up to me and they have a deep voice, I'm not going to be able to understand them because I'm not familiar with the tone, if that makes sense. I used to wear hearing aids from elementary to around high school. I just stopped wearing it after high school. It was required for me to wear it in school because, you know, school don't play about that. But yeah, I was forced to wear hearing aids in school, and I used to hate it so much because it was so loud, and it was just giving me a hard time. And I would like only wear it in school because it was required, and I would wear it at home. I would just take it right off. So the only reason why I'm not wearing hearing aids anymore is because hearing aids don't work on everybody. I mean, not on everybody. It do work on some people, but it doesn't work on me. Because the hearing aids, it only amplifies the sounds. It doesn't clarify the words. So I'm still having a hard time understanding people with the hearing aids. It just makes everything so much louder. Like the background noises, 10 times louder. And I don't want to hear that. Fans blowing, the water running, the birds chirping, the TVs, the phones. It was just like too much for me, and I just felt overwhelmed with that. And I can't do it. So I just stopped wearing it. And for people to understand words but can't hear sound, the hearing aids will actually work for them because it will help them hear background noises. Even though they can already understand words, but that's the whole point. It's to help them hear the noises in the background so that they can recognize where the sounds is coming from. So for example, if somebody knocking on the door, without the hearing aids, they won't be able to hear it because they can't hear sounds. But I can, so I will be able to answer the door for them. But they're not going to be able to answer for me unless they wear hearing aids. So that's the only way it's going to work. I really can't hear shit sometimes. Like when I'm in the full crowds of people, like if I go to a concert or at the club and stuff, I can't hear nothing at all. Like if you try to come up to me, I'll be like, huh? You said what? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. We're gonna have to text back and forth. That's the only way I understand what you're saying. Or whatever you're trying to tell me. But yeah, like it's a lot. I learned how to read lips through speech therapy. They taught me how to do that. And they taught me how to speak again. So that's how I'm able to speak very clearly because of my speech therapy. It kind of sucks that y'all can't see what I go through behind closed doors besides what I post on social media and stuff, because that's like, it's me, but my life is not based on that, if that makes sense. So I give y'all the best explanation of my situation. I hope you guys kind of understand a little bit. If not, comment down below. But anyways, next topic with my voice. With that, I used to be very insecure with my voice because I feel like people was always like talking about it. I don't know if it's in a bad way, but it was just like at the time I felt like it was kind of rude because people would be like, where are you from? Why you sound like that? Why you talk like that? Are you sick? Can you blow your nose or something? Like, are you good? Like, they would be asking me so many questions, and it made me feel bad about myself. When I was going to middle school, I would speak, even though I would speak at home, but I wouldn't speak at all. Nobody knew I could speak until 8th grade. My mom found out that I wasn't speaking the whole entire school year. And she was like so upset because I talk at home. And she wanted me to speak more. And like she just wanted me to like talk because I could talk. I have the advantage to talk. And she didn't want me to like rely on interpreters to talk for me and stuff. Like I feel like I was being forced to speak because I could choose not to. But eventually I started speaking again when I went to high school, and self-esteem was so low still, and I just didn't have much confidence in me at the time. My mom wanted me to get comfortable so talking to people, you know. I understand why she did what she did, because now that I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, I feel more comfortable talking to people. But I'll say when I went to college, that's when I actually started embracing hearing loss and my voice. My mom put me to a school where they have a deaf program. So basically they have teachers that know sign language, interpreters, speech therapists. I just basically had a whole team that will work with me over the years. And that's how I'm able to speak again. That's how I know sign language. And that's how I really lived and all of that. Because I had a team of support. They had to work with me over the years. From elementary to high school. But when I went to college, I didn't have a team of support anymore. Because you know, after high school, you're basically done with the whole program. So now you're going to the next level, which is college. And the interpreters and the teachers that I was working with over the years couldn't help me outside of school because my time was up. So basically it was a whole new chapter for me. I had to like request interpreters for all my classes, and if I needed an interpreter at the last minute, I would have to request for an interpreter 3 days before. It was just so much that I had to do. Like, why should I be asking for too much? Like, it should have already been provided for me. Like, obviously, my situation is already being shown that I have a hearing loss and that I need an interpreter. I need some sort of accommodations. And I felt like they were really accommodating me 100%. So, I ended up failing all my classes. And I was very disappointed in myself because I wanted to prove people that I could do anything I put my mind to. Because there was people telling me that I won't be able to make it because I can't hear. I can't get a job because I can't hear. It was just the only way I proved them wrong, you know? But that was my ego talking, y'all. So I ended up going to the deaf university, which was in DC. I transferred over there. I didn't want to go there at all because I never went to deaf school ever in my life. So it was my first deaf college ever. So went there and found myself, and that's when I started to embrace my identity as being hard of hearing, and I also embraced my voice. Actually got comfortable because it was like finally I could relate to someone. Like, there's people on my campus that have a hearing loss too. Like, we could kind of relate to, you know, certain things. So it feel like I belong there, and that was my whole. It's been a long journey, but I came a long way, and I'm just so proud of myself because that was like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Thanks to them, a lot of people don't understand the struggles that I have to go through behind closed doors. Just because I post videos every day, creating content, don't mean I don't go through nothing. Just because of how I look, I still have my challenges even to this day. It's frustrating, but I just kind of like push myself to step out of my comfort zone and try to talk to people and meet people and stuff. Like, that's the hardest thing. Be like so embarrassed. I be frustrated. Other people be frustrated with me too because they be having to repeat themselves, and I'm just trying to like understand what's happening. So that used to bother me for so long growing up because it was just like I want to be able to hear. I want to be able to understand what's going on. Without me not being able to, it kind of felt like it was a setback for me, or I feel like I was being cursed by something. I don't know. It was like I deserved to be like this. And for a long time, I didn't really embrace my hearing loss because I felt like it was holding me back from so many things. And I feel like it was so many things that I could be doing with myself, with my life. If everything would just be so much easier without me having to ask people to help me and stuff, or if I'm just imagine what would life be if I could hear. Like, I would have to be going through all that extra stuff. And I just realized that God made me the way I am, and I shouldn't change anything about me. And I should continue to represent for the deaf community, continue to be me, and to spread my words through, you know, people and stuff. He gave me a purpose. So my purpose is to help people, educate people. Just because I can't hear, it's no excuses. That's what I have to tell myself all the time. Just because you can't hear don't mean nothing. You can do anything. Put your mind to. So I remind myself every single day that I could do anything I put my mind to. Just have to like believe and just have faith in God, because without God nothing is possible. Okay, I need him. He's my savior. Okay, but that's it for the video. If you guys have any other questions that you really ask or whatever, comment down below. I'm happy to answer some of y'all questions. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye.